Hey guys, Doggone Hunt. It is February the 9th. This is day 12 of that 40-day revolution. Just thought I'd jump out. Some things, Carl Jung calls it synchronicity. I dig it today because when certain things come at me from different angles, I know that's my higher power. I know that's telling me to pay attention, right? Having that awareness to do that today, and maybe you always have. I haven't. So in that 40 days thing, this month is called, or this week is, the theme is vitality. Out here in this cold weather this morning, as much as that sounds crazy, maybe summertime and warm weather and that kind of thing makes some people feel vital. The cold weather makes me feel vital. Another thing I was talking about, the last thing, they got these excavation questions, some stuff is introspection, to go in and try to figure out why you tick and learn a little about yourself, journaling. We don't get this stuff out on paper. I can sit around and think about it all day long. Doesn't do me any good. I got to write it down. It's got to come through an instrument down on the paper where I see it in black and white. So journaling, the step work, particularly fourth step, those kind of things, that's why that works. So the last question, this one was talking about your resentments. And resentments are huge. The whole definition had to be widened for me in recovery. The book says something about those who we were angry. Well, I can talk myself out of thinking that I'm angry, right? Oh, I'm not really mad about that. Oh, that's a long time ago. I'm over that. Well, the definition had to be broadened for me. And that's the way I'm taught to do it today. So that ends up being, all the people that are renting space in my head for free over the years. If I'm thinking about it, if I'm making that list and they come to my brain, if they come to the surface, they get put on the list, right? What if I'm mad at them, whatever it is that's going on, they get on the list. Anyway, so made me think of something that's out of the big book. I'm surprised this stuff don't get quoted. Everybody gets, I see stuff people would quote the Bible, quote this, quote that. I send out a whole bunch of quotes in my morning text to my nicotine quitting buddies. Now and again, I'll throw Big Book in there. I need to do that more often. This thought brings us to step 10, which suggests we continue to take personal inventory and continue to set right any new mistakes as we go along. We vigorously commenced this way of living as we cleaned up the past. We have entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. That's our next function. This is not an overnight matter, right? Nothing happens today, man. We're growing. It should continue for our lifetime. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. I'll say those again. Selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. Watch for those things to creep up in your life. And the next thing says, when these crop up, it doesn't say if. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We discuss them with somebody immediately. Do you have somebody close that you can talk to? Somebody safe that you can talk to? You need that. And make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Clean up the mistakes quickly so they don't end up being festering in us, stuffing it and let it boil over on, most time what happens with me, it boils over on people who didn't deserve it. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. Love and tolerance is our code. Pretty deep stuff, man. That's one paragraph in here. These principles are coming out for everybody. It's cool stuff. Got to thinking yesterday, this didn't come out of me, right? A friend was talking about somebody whose their spiritual sickness is manifesting in a different way than it does in me, more on the eating habits and things like that. And I can say, hey man, there's places you can get help for that. It's over there. Go over there. You can get some help over there. Very shortly from now, I'm going to be able to say, hey, there's a place you can get some help for that. Come with me. Read this book. Come with me. It's powerful to me. Saw another friend's wife at a meeting last night. She was going across the hallway to the other group. She was expressing some, just let's say, lack of juice in her recovery. I told her that story. I can't wait till just very shortly, just a little bit down the line here, I'm going to be able to say, come with me. Doggone Hunt, day 12 of this personal revolution. I'm having a blast recovering. We do this little thing in that one area. Go IQWT. I quit with you today. IQWYT. How about this? IRWYT. I recover with you today. Doggone hut. Day 12 of this 40. Out.